Għalija pajjiżi u n-nies tiegħu huma l-aktar ħaġa importanti.
For me, on Thursday we are going to have to vote. This Parliament is being asked to vote on this resolution saying that Malta doesn't care about the rule of law. The irony is that this Parliament is focusing on a fact where in Malta today we have a government which is putting forward amendments on the basis of the proposals by the Venice Commission to amend laws. I am happy to say that where I see that amendments are going to be put forward, because the resolution as it is at the moment does not give a clear picture of what is happening. The Commissioner mentioned the judicial appointments as an example of where things haven't been done as well as they could have been. However, more reforms are being carried out where constitutional amendments needing two-thirds majority is needed, as was sent to you in a letter to you. These are reforms of a law which the preceding government, which was part of the PPE, did not address in 25 years.
Senhora Comissária, falou no papel dos whistleblowers. Peço-lhe que siga de perto o que está a passar-se com...
Thank you, President. We talk about the Europe of values, but look at Rui Pinto, who is in prison in my country. And after the murder of Daphne Caruana Galizia, I think it's unacceptable that those behind the crime have not been arrested, and that those who were the perpetrators, Joseph Muscat is giving orders to the public prosecutor and to the authorities, and this is why there are amendments being moved, as described by Mrs. Dalli a moment ago. Everything suggests that it's the mafia manipulating the government which is behind the murders, and it's unacceptable that Joseph Muscat should continue to protect the corrupt mentioned in the Panama Papers and continues to protect the murderers of Daphne Caruana, and that her children can continue to be persecuted by defamation cases.
You ran out of your time. No. Mrs. Gomes, this is not respectful to your colleagues who are waiting for their time to speak. Mrs. Dalli has a blue card question. Do you accept? Thank you, Mrs. Dalli. Go ahead, half a minute.
Thank you. Since I was mentioned in an incoherent speech, which I couldn't even follow, I would like to ask my colleague to kindly specify more clearly if you are against these reforms, because that's what I'm understanding from you.
So, Mrs. Gomes, please.
All reforms that can indeed ensure the separation of powers and the rule of the law. And that's exactly the reason why they are not there. These are not being respected, and that's the reason why the investigation on the murder of Daphne Caruana Galizia is blocked, and that is outrageous. And I hope that anyone serious like yourself would be against that.
I see that you have a lot to say to each other, and I would recommend maybe just to take it offline outside the hemicycle. Thank you, Mrs. Benyova, for 1 minute.